What will President Moon Jae-in's foreign and national security policies look like? We take a look at how he plans to tackle key outstanding issues, including the THAAD deployment and North Korea's nuclear threat. The May 18th Democratic Uprising celebrates its 37th anniversary this year. Find out the profound impact the landmark democratization movement had on Korean politics and history. We take you inside Seoul's iconic 밤도깨비 night market that offers everything you want for a fun-filled night out. Ballet was long considered a classic performance art that requires natural-born talent and physique. Now, it has become increasingly appealing to a wider audience. Find out more. President Moon Jae-in was sworn into office immediately after being elected. Among the big challenges lying ahead of him are diplomatic and national security issues. What would the new president's foreign and national security policies look like?
저는 오늘 대한민국 제19대 대통령으로서 새로운 대한민국을 향해 첫걸음을 내딛습니다.
Following a small and brief inauguration ceremony on May 10th, President Moon got down to business. Within the first 2 days in office, President Moon spoke on the phone with US President Donald Trump, Chinese President Xi Jinping, and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, taking the first step in restoring Korea's summit diplomacy. During the presidential campaign, Moon maintained a consistent position on the deployment of the THAAD missile defense system, that it should be delayed until a new administration takes office.
It's the most incredible equipment you've ever seen, and it protects them. But they should pay for that, and they understand that.
Trump's comments sent shockwaves across Korea, which is already battling internal opposition to THAAD and feeling the blow of China's growing economic retaliation against it. In a phone conversation with Trump, Moon agreed to work closely with Washington on the North Korean nuclear issue and reaffirmed his commitment to the Korea-US alliance. The two leaders also agreed on the need for a summit. In his phone call with Chinese President Xi Jinping, Moon told Xi he hoped the two countries would further their understanding on the THAAD deployment and communicate on the issue as soon as possible. The phone calls are set to demonstrate Moon's determination to restore Seoul's ties with Beijing and Washington that have turned sour over the THAAD issue.
첫 번째로는 미국이 더욱더 강력하게 중국에게 한국에 대한 경제적, 문화적 경제적 보복을 좀 중지하도록 강력하게 더 한번 요청할 수 있도록 한국의 대통령이 미국에게 강력하게 요구할 필요가 있고요. 두 번째는 중국을 설득할 필요가 있는 것이죠. 사드 배치 문제는 기존에 나왔던 얘기는 중국을 공격하려고 하는 것이 아니라 방어용이라는 것이고, 그리고 북한에서 핵을 폐기하거나 완전 핵이 사라질 경우에는 이러한 강력한 무기 체계는 필요하지 않다.
Moon's North Korean policy signals a shift from the hardline stance of the past. He intends to inherit the Sunshine Policy and pursue measured engagement with Pyongyang to bring change to the world's most reclusive regime.
김대중 햇볕 정책 더 발전적으로 개선하겠다 분명히 말씀드립니다.
However, he draws a clear line on its nuclear issue.
북한이 추가적으로 핵 도발을 하지 않는 핵 동결을 이끌어내고 그에 이어서 완전한 핵 폐기와 남북 평화 협정 체결 그리고 북미 관계 정상화를 함께 이렇게 해결해내는 포괄적인 해결 방안에 대해서 합의하겠습니다.
Time magazine recently called Moon a negotiator to deal with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, adding his way of tackling North Korea could actually work, given the limitations of the US and China.
단순하게 남한과 북한 간의 문제가 풀리는 것이 아니라 북한과 미국 간의 관계가 우호적 관계로 형성됐을 때 남북 정상회담을 했었다. 그렇기 때문에 우리도 남북 정상회담을 하기 위해서는 미국이 북한과 우호적 관계를 맺을 수 있는 그런 환경과 조건을 만들어 나갈 때 가능하다. 이런 점을 유의해야 될 것으로 보입니다.
In terms of Korea-Japan relations, the new administration needs to address a number of issues, including cooperation on the economic and national security fronts, and the agreement reached between the two governments on reparations for Korean women forced into sexual slavery during Japan's colonial rule. During a phone conversation between the two countries' leaders, Abe expressed his hopes for Korea's faithful implementation of the agreement, while Moon made it clear that the majority of Korean people are not satisfied with the agreement. Experts say smart follow-up strategies will be essential to address the thorny issue.
이것은 과거사에 대한 부분이고 우리 민족에 대한 자존심에 대한 문제이고 그리고 아직도 위안부 할머니들이 생존해 계십니다. 그래서 이 위안부 문제를 일본 간의 어떤 경제적인 어떤 그 협상이라든가 다른 협상의 도구로 삼아서 이 문제를 해결한다는 것은 국민들이 별로 용인할 것 같지 않다. 그래서 이 별개의 트랙으로 갈 수 있는 외교적 전략을 일본에게 써야 된다고 생각합니다.
President Moon's phone conversations with heads of state revealed the underlying principles of his foreign and national security policies.
한반도의 평화를 위해 동분서주하겠습니다.
He will send a team of envoys to discuss outstanding issues and arrange the details of summits and start his overseas trips as early as next month. Hopes are high for the success of new foreign and national security policies, which will be pursued based on a national consensus.
Today, Korea marks the 37th anniversary of the May 18 democratic uprising in 1980. With a new president in office, there are high hopes that fact-finding efforts on the tragic incident will regain momentum. We shed light on the impact of the landmark democratic movement on Korean history and expectations towards the new administration. May 18 Democracy Square is located in Gwangju, a city considered a center for Korea's pro-democracy movement in the 1980s. In the corner of the square sits an old building of the Jeollanam-do provincial government, which recently opened its doors to the public. The building was used as headquarters for the democratization movement in May of 1980. All that remains are staircases and hallways, but information signs indicate what purpose each space served. The old government building welcomed visitors for the first time in 37 years, but why?
교훈으로 교육장에서 남아야 된다고 생각합니다. 지금 젊은이들에게는 과연 이런 일이 있었을까 하고 의심을 할 수 있겠지만 상상하지 못했던 일들을 당했던 광주 시민들은 여전히 그 기억을 그대로 하고 있고 다시는 이런 일이 생기지 않아야 된다고 지금도 반복해서 외치고 있습니다.
The May 18th democratic uprising is considered the hallmark of Korea's democracy movement, and it all began in 1979. Following the assassination of President Park Chung-hee on October 26, after 18 years at the helm, Army General Chun Doo-hwan seized power in a military coup. Democratization movements swept the nation to protest against the authoritarian regime, which in response extended martial law throughout the country on May 17th of 1980. On the next day, protesters in Gwangju called for Chun to step down and lift the martial law. Government troops launched a 10-day bloody crackdown to quell the uprising, leaving many innocent people injured or killed.
당시에 돌아가신 분들이 165명, 부상자들이 4천여 명 정도 됩니다. 그래서 현재 지금 정확하게 숫자가 확인이 되지 않은 부분에 대해서는 37년이 지났지만 여전히 찾는 사람들이 있고 아직도 나타나지 않는 사람들이 있다는 거, 그렇게 말씀드릴 수 있겠습니다.
그거는 총기를 두고 일어난 하나의 그 폭동이야.
The government denounced the democratic movement as a rebellion instigated by communist sympathizers to legitimize the use of force.
당시 5.18 민주화운동 당시에 시민들이 보여주었던 성숙된 시민정신, 잘 알다시피 당시에 어떤 금은방 하나도 틀리지 않는 헌혈을 하기 위해서 줄을 서서 기다리는 이런 장면들, 이런 것들이 이어서 87년 항쟁에 이은 제도적 민주주의다.
Thanks to years of struggle to get to the bottom of the incident, the annual ceremony to commemorate the uprising was upgraded as a government-organized event in 1996. Archives for the historic uprising included documents provided by central government, and medical records of the victims were inscribed on the UNESCO Memory of the World Register in 2011. The spirit of human rights and democracy that the May 18th democratic uprising embodies resonates with people around the world.
한국의 민주화운동이 동아시아 사회, 특히 냉전 시대의 동아시아 사회의 민주화에 기여한 바가 있기 때문에 인류의 인권적 차원에서 이 기록유산이 한국뿐만 아니라 세계인들이 기억해야 될 역사적 사건이다라는 역사적 의의가 있다라고 말씀드릴 수가 있겠습니다.
However, Chun Doo-hwan, who had been convicted of military insurrection, claimed in his recent memoir that no command to fire was given and there was no massacre by the armed forces. His claims were met with anger by the victims of the crackdown and their families.
저를 하나도 안 죽이고 이북서 600명이 넘어서 12이 죽었다고. 기반이 여러분도 재판하면 우리가 사방 재판하지 않아요. 그럼도 12이 죽었대요. 12이.
또 한 번 죽이는 일이나 마찬가지죠. 그거는 역사에 오랫동안 기록이 남는 것이고, 그리고 이제 이미 역사에 그런 것이 기록이 되어 있는데 한 그 이순자나 전두환이나 그 회고록 자체는 정말 어떻게 보면 쓰레기 같은 그런.
On the campaign trail, Moon Jae-in visited Gwangju, where he pledged to get to the bottom of the horrific bloodshed and introduce a special law that bans the discarding of documents related to it.
5.18 민주화운동 정신은 헌법 전문에 기록될 것이며
After taking office, Moon ordered the song March for Our Beloved to be sung by all attendees at the government memorial service honoring the May 18th movement for the first time in 9 years. The song was written to honor those who died during the democratization movement.
5.18 정신을 헌법 전문에 실겠다라고 하는 것에 대해서 굉장히 의미 있게 생각을 하고요.
단순한 5.18 민주화 운동에 그치지 말고 이걸 좀 더 세계적으로 이렇게 확산시켜주고 혹은 평화 통일을 하는데 5.18 민주화 운동이 밑거름이 될 수 있도록 정치를 좀 해줬으면 좋겠다.
Korea saw its fair share of struggles while simultaneously achieving economic growth and democratization. Korea has seen a victory of democracy this year. Its people are looking forward to the country healing its wounds and taking a step forward.
The Pamdokkaebi night markets are one of the most iconic events in Seoul that runs from spring to fall. We take a glimpse into the city's vibrant night scene filled with food trucks selling all kinds of festival foods and arts and crafts booths. Yeouido Hangang Riverside Park offers a place to relax for Seoul residents. In one corner of the park, there's a group of young people. After making sure that everyone is present, they start drawing lots. They're the owners of food trucks that will participate in the Pamdokkaebi night market in Yeouido. After deciding on the place to operate, 45 colorful food trucks enter the park one after another. The market opens at 6 p.m., but preparations begin as early as 3 p.m.
미리미리 준비해야지 또 손님들 오래 기다리시지 않게 드릴 수 있으니까 미리미리 하고 있어요.
The Pamdokkaebi night markets are found at Seoul's 4 major tourist attractions from April to October on Friday and Saturday nights. Each market has a unique theme.
서울만의 야시장은 어떤 것일까라는 연구 용역으로 시작이 되는 것이고요. 기본적인 컨셉은 서울의 밤에 명소를 만들자라는 거 하고 청년 스타트업들을 지원하는 시장이 되는 게 맞지 않을까라는 큰 두 가지 축으로 시작이 되었다고 보시면 될 것 같습니다.
The night markets welcomed 3.3 million visitors last year alone. Due to their growing popularity, winning a concession to operate a food truck was a lot harder this year.
셰프님들도 계셨고 그 마케팅 전문가 그리고 시장 전문가 그러니까 그런 분들에다가 자동차 디자이너들 분들까지 모셔서 10명의 전문가들이 현장 품평회로 3일간 진행을 했습니다. 그래서 그 심사 기준이나 뭐 그런 항목들도 굉장히 까다로웠고
Food trucks were carefully selected to ensure that there are no overlapping menu items and guarantee diverse food options for visitors. People start arriving hours earlier than the opening time. The long queue has formed outside trucks serving popular items. Finally, it's 6 p.m.
지금부터 야시장을 오픈하도록 하겠습니다.
And the vendors get busy.
6시 넘어서 가면 줄을 막 40-50분씩 기다려야 된다고 해서 저희는 한 5시 한 30분 집에 와서 돌아보고 구경하고.
They whip up different kinds of tasty delights, from lobster to steak to galbi. Foods are served in disposable containers, but they taste just like what you could get at a decent restaurant. They're sold at an affordable price, usually before $10.
스테이크 라이스랑 버터 쉬림프 맛있어요.
그럼 다음에는 가족들이랑 같이 가려고 저 계획 중에 있어요.
The Yeouido World Night Market offers a selection of international dishes and desserts. The owner of a truck selling Middle Eastern food is Elliot Tae-Sung-kang, who is from Chicago, the United States.
Last year we wanted to register for Pamdokgibi, but it was too late, so we prepared very hard and luckily got in this year. We wanted to focus more on, exotic foods, which is how we started doing Middle Eastern food, chicken shawarma and falafel.
Nicolas Campo from France prides himself on his original French crepe recipe. Sliced fruits are topped with whipped cream or chocolate sauce and delicately wrapped in a paper-thin translucent crepe.
My wife is Korean, and so I really wanted to start my business to make a food truck. So I thought do crepe. Do crepe was a good idea. I thought Korean people really would like real French crepe.
Kim Hyun-soo, a vendor in his 60s selling skewers, sticks out from the young food truck owners. How does he find the night market experience?
저는 경쟁이라고 보다가 젊은 사람들과 같이 어울린다는 것이 좋습니다. 네, 젊어진 느낌이고요.
Like many night markets, no dining areas are available here. Visitors eat standing or sitting on the street, looking out at the Hangang River. But that's what makes it more fun.
한강 있게 앉아가지고 그냥 친구랑 떠들고 술 한잔 하는 그런 게 너무 좋았던 것 같아요. 네.
After snacking, visitors can enjoy magic shows or busking in one corner of the market, or look for handmade crafts from young artists.
Amazing. There's so much good food and so many food trucks and lots of little places to shop, and you get to see all the handmade products. And I love night markets and I love seeing different ones, and this is definitely the best night market I've been to.
The night markets not only make a great place for a night out, but also help aspiring restaurateurs test their ideas and turn their dreams into reality.
서울에서 장사할 수 있다는 게 너무 좋고, 이 제일 큰 무대에서 이 제 트럭 안에서 요리를 제대로 요리할 수 있다는 게 너무 좋습니다. 제 다음 목표는 제 식당을 차리는 목표입니다.
The Pamdokgibi night markets offer everything you want for a fun-filled night out, from the beautiful night view to the cool night air to a wide selection of foods.
Once considered an elitist form of performance art, ballet now appeals to a wider audience. we take a look at how ballet academies for hobbyists, ballet festivals, and amateur ballet teams are contributing to the growing popularity of classical ballet. At a ballet studio in Mapogu, Seoul, practice is in full swing. Meet Swans, a ballet troupe founded last January. The dancers are preparing for a regular performance scheduled in July. Surprisingly, they are not professional dancers.
안녕하세요. 스완스 단원이자 약국에서 근무하고 있는 29살 약사 김미나입니다. 뮤지컬이나 연극 그리고 발레 공연 자체를 좋아해서 보러 다니다가 이제 취미로 발레를 내가 성인도 배울 수 있다는 것을 알게 돼서 시작을 하게 됐어요.
There are about 30 members on the team who come from different backgrounds, including a medical doctor, a flight attendant, a housewife, and a writer. Just like Kim Mina, they all took up ballet as a hobby, but began taking it seriously.
무대를 위해서 몸을 만들어가는 과정이거든요. 그런 수업이다 보니까 그분들이 발레 클래스를 하면서도 아마 무대에 대한 동경, 그런 게 아마 생기셨던 것 같아요. 그래서 저희가 그런 기회들을 만들어 드리고자 이 발레단을 창단하게 됐어요.
Last year, Wise Ballet Theater presented the Nutcracker, featuring professional and amateur ballet dancers. After witnessing the passion and ballet technique of hobbyists, the ballet company decided to create a team for non-professionals. The amateur ballet team plans to present performances 4 to 5 times a year.
이사도라던컨에 그 발레는 특정 계층만 즐길 수 있는 게 아니라 누구나 다 즐길 수 있는 무용이어야 된다는 말이 굉장히 와 닿았었거든요. 그래서 한국에서도 이런 취미 발레를 하시는 분들도 무대에 설 수 있는 계기를 점점 더 많이 만들고 그런 수준 높은 발레단, 그런 단체를 만들어가고 싶습니다.
Rehearsal continues until late at night. The amateur dancers join the intensive session after a long day at work, but they are all smiles. What is it about ballet that fascinates them the most?
지금은 제 삶의 활력소인 것 같습니다. 제 몸을 악기라고 생각하고 되게 아끼게 되는 것 같아요. 제 몸을 더 사랑하게 되고 제 자신을 더 사랑하게 되는 것 같아요.
힘듭니다. 많이 힘들고요. 근데 사실 다른 멋진 이유인데 저는 그냥 재밌어요. 그냥 춤추는 게.
41-year-old amateur ballerino Jang Ji-woong has studied ballet for 10 years. He thinks there has been a noticeable shift in people's perception towards ballet.
그냥 제가 좋아하는 거고 이상한 것도 아니고 해서 얘기를 했는데 처음에는 좀 와 신기하다 했는데 제가 계속 하다 보니까 저의 그냥 일상으로 이제 받아들여 주더라고요, 주위 분들이.
Ballet was long considered a classical performance art reserved for professional dancers. It was believed to require natural-born talent and physique. Often dancers were trained from an early age. But in recent years, ballet has been increasingly viewed as a form of everyday performance art. This newfound notion has helped bring it mainstream. Well-known ballet companies, dance academies, cultural centers at department stores, and public sports centers are offering ballet classes for adults. Being able to perform on stage is not the only reason why people are taking up ballet. This ballet academy started as a small ballet club a few years back, but now it has 3 branches. We asked the owner of the dance school the reason behind the recent boom in ballet lessons for adults.
예전부터 발레를 몸매 관리로 하고 다이어트에 성공한 유명 연예인들의 매스컴에 많이 소개되면서 여성분들이 발레에 관심을 갖기 시작한 것 같습니다. 최근 3, 4년 전부터 성인 취미 발레를 통해 발레를 쉽게 접할 수 있게 되면서 취미로 발레를 하시는 분들이 더욱 늘어난 것 같습니다.
Lessons offered in many ballet academies focus on ballet's functional aspect. Ballet is known to improve one's posture, flexibility, balance, and physical strength.
발레를 시작하고 나서 확실히 이제 자세가 좀 교정이 됐는지 그런 통증이나 그런 부분이 많이 없어졌고 주변 친구들도 자세가 많이 좋아졌다고 뭐 하냐고 이렇게 물어보더라고요.
Some classes incorporate Pilates-inspired moves into ballet routines to maximize results.
다리의 바깥쪽 근육보다 안쪽 근육을 사용하여 다리가 얇아지고 근육을 길게 늘려주는 발레 동작을 통해 아름다운 바디라인을 만들 수 있고 동시에 건강한 다이어트를 하실 수 있습니다.
The students now see ballet as an everyday sport. What do they think about the dance lesson?
다이어트도 많이 됐고요. 그리고 목선이 예뻐졌다는 얘기 많이 들었어요. 체형 교정이나 이런 것들의 미를 가꾸기 위해서 얼마든지 이용할 수 있는 운동이라고 생각하고 손쉽게 찾아볼 수 있는 그런 운동이라고 생각합니다.
What began as a court dance in the 15th century Italy has now transformed into a form of everyday performance art. We hope the recent ballet boom can help carry the legacy of ballet while making it a more accessible art form for everyone to enjoy.